lot of the groups and services here depend on volunteerism, and it's a key part of what helps and makes communities work holistically. So I'd like to acknowledge all the groups here who have volunteers in their organisation, and even to be here this morning to take time out on a Friday morning to put up your pull-ups, bring the tables in, bring all the collateral into the space. That takes a bit of effort and a bit of time out of your day, and we really appreciate you being here for the people of Balbriggan to showcase what's on offer. So I'd like to just congratulate Millfield Shopping Centre, Peter Carey especially. This is the third year running, and it's growing year on year for this very, very successful event. So I'd like to congratulate him, his team, and to all the people here to take advantage of what's on offer. Have a look and see if there's something that you might be interested in, if there's a service that you could actually avail of, and also to have a look at the family fun stuff that's coming this afternoon and tomorrow. So with that, I'd like to formally open the Millfield Family Festival. Thank you very much.
Well, Meals on Wheels have been on the go for the past 40 years, believe it or not. We were set up to back in the day when people didn't have the money to feed themselves, and we were set up to help people get a decent meal for the day, and has continued on. And what we do now is not only help the elderly, but we help people who are incapacitated through accidents or disabilities who aren't able to cook for themselves. We would send them out meals, and we have a dinner club then for people who can't get out of their house, to get out of their house and meet other people and just have a social event as well. And so we do up to 100 meals going out every other day, and then the other days where we have the dinner club, we would have 18 to 22 people come in and do day trips with them, bingo, and just to have a social event as well as a dinner. You know, 3-course meal they get. They're very happy.
And Mary, can you tell us a little bit about your organisation and what you do?
Well, at the moment we're promoting our training courses, so we're looking at blended courses, evening courses. I'm an instructor during the day, so I'm trying to recruit for my office administration programme here, which is starting in October. So we provide training for adults day in the day, where then we have other courses in the evening. We have blended courses where people can work maybe from home and just do minimal drop into the training centre as well too. So, and then of course we have the apprenticeship section as well, where the apprenticeships are being run within the training centre. We've electrical, motor and carpentry etc. running at the moment.
Yeah, we're an Irish dancing class based in Balbriggan, Balrodry and Balscadden for the last over 40 years. There's myself, my mum and my sister Aisling who teach, and we take children from 3.5 years up. We take part in local community events, and then we also travel to international folklore dance festivals.
Wow,
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, the group are just back from Spain actually, or from France, France this year, so yeah. Well, we'd have 3 separate classes, so we probably have about 60 dancers between the 3 classes, so ranging from 3.5 years right up to kind of 19, 20.
I'm here with Coltis Culture Éireann today. Our branch in Balbriggan is Craven Amara. We're based up in Gaelscoil Balbriggan. We have music classes for children, teens and adults on Monday evenings. It's a not-for-profit organisation, global organisation, so we offer classes, traditional Irish music classes, for as little as possible, basically, is what we're about, to keep the tradition going. So from 6:30 to 8:30. So the children's classes are normally start 6:30 and 7. They can then do band practice if they want after that to come together as a group, while the adult classes are ongoing. So.
Hi, we're here with Nuala and Martina from Empower Enabling Change, and delighted to have you here at this Balbriggan event. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yes, thank you for having us here. We've come year after year, so it's really a great spot for us to give out our information. Empower is a community development organisation, and we have a lot of supports in place, like we have employment support if somebody wanted to get their CV done or they wanted to have a mock interview. if they contact us, we'll help them through that. We have enterprise support. If somebody was interested in setting up their own business, they come to us and have a chat on the different types of courses that would set them on their way. We have community development, education and training. We put on community development courses which help people who want to be involved or are already involved on committees, and we help to upskill them as well and apply for funding. So it's a kind of a whole lot of different things we do.
Basically what we do is fundraise and support worthy causes from the funds that we raise. Our main event every year would be a golf classic that we run in Balbriggan Golf Club. They're very good to us. And after that we run raffles, wine nights. What else? We support Meals on Wheels, senior citizens. We send a group of people down to Balbriggan every year. There were 6 from Balbriggan this year that we sponsored, 6 last year, and they have a whale of a time.
With Mariana and Sarah from Corja, and would love to hear a little bit about your organisation.
Hi, our organization, we are a community development organization, and we work with ethnic minorities and access to services, and we provide information and advocacy in our drop-in center, but also we provide community support, and I mainly deal with the information and advocacy side of the issues of the people, and Sarah mainly looks after the community development side.
Fantastic. And whereabouts are you located?
We are located on Hampton Street in Balbriggan. It's the old St. George's Primary School, the old St. George's National School that we took over the space since 2010. It's owned actually by the vestry, the Church of Ireland vestry, and we're delighted to be using the centre there.
Oh, great. We're here with Melissa from Daughters of Charity. Can you tell us a little bit about your organisation and what you do?
Yeah, so here we're the Balbriggan branch of the Daughters of Charity Child and Family Service. We're a therapeutic support service for children, teenagers, and we do some parenting support as well. So really for families where there's maybe emotional or behavioural issues, or maybe they've experienced something a little bit distressing over the past while. So we get a lot of referrals around separation, anxiety, or maybe the impact of a significant life event, bereavement, things like that. Yeah.
And how can people find you for help?
I suppose the best way is to contact our website, maybe as a first port of call, because that will give you the information about all the different branches. So that's the Daughters of Charity website. And otherwise you can contact us here in the Balbriggan office on 8414 and you can discuss any concerns you're having or get more information about the service from a member of staff there. Or equally you could maybe drop into us. We're based just outside of the Millfield Shopping Centre on the front, and you can pop in someday and you could have a chat with us and maybe take away a referral form.
Oh, Tony, Councillor Tony Murphy, great to be with you here at this wonderful event. 3rd year, I believe. And how are you finding the growth in the community of Balbriggan?
No, it's great, and I'm delighted to be here. And there's great activity in the centre. It gives an opportunity for people to come and explore what services are available, and all the community work, all the good work that's been done by the volunteers in Balbriggan. So it's great that Peter Carey from the Millfield Shopping Centre has given this opportunity for the 3rd year running, which is great, and it's growing. I mean, we have more and more people showcasing. I think sometimes when you ask people to come out on a Friday morning from the normal routine, it can be a little bit arduous, and it takes a bit of effort. So I've full hats off to everybody who's here and is showcasing what they do for the community in Balbriggan.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here at this magnificent community event that you've organised for the 3rd year. What does it mean to put this type of event on for your community?
I think this is a key event for Balbriggan. We have this is our 3rd year, and it's to showcase what's available in the community. Local organisations coming out to showcase what's available for everyone in the community, and it's great for customers to come in and have a look and see what's available. And it's a 2-day event. We have this aspect of it today, and tomorrow we have all the entertainment for the kids. So it's going to be a fun-filled day tomorrow.
Hi, we're here with Lisa McEvoy from Tesco's, at this wonderful event. What does it mean to be part of the Balbriggan community, Lisa?
Well, my title actually in Tesco's is a community champion, so that's what I do. I look after the community of Balbriggan and the North East. I look after 6 other Tesco's. So Tesco's are really involved in the community. We have a community fund, which is €1,000 every 8 weeks, which is our blue tokens. So 3 groups get picked every 8 weeks, and going by the amount of tokens, the €1,000 gets divided between the 3 groups, all community groups. We also do our food cloud. So food cloud is our Tesco food cloud is we give away our food at the end of the evening, and community groups come in and collect it across the whole of Ireland. We have 150 stores that give away their surplus food every evening to local groups. So that's the 2 strands that we do, big in the community.
Can you tell us about your organisation and what you do?
Okay, the Balbriggan Men's Shed has been on the go for about 3 years. It's a local unit of the Men's Sheds Association, which has about 400 units around the country. So in most communities, reasonable sized communities, there's a men's shed. We established, as I say, 3 years ago by just coming together over a coffee to see if there was a need for a men's shed. When it was explained to the guys, it was a place to meet. Generally older guys, but not necessarily. In our case, we are open 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 to 3. So that really kind of works for people who are free at that time, so generally older or retired or redundant people. And in that we focus primarily on woodworking. So we've engaged with the local community, and we've built things like school benches for the what's called buddy benches for the school's programme. It's an anti-bullying social inclusion project. We also build projects for entry into Patrick's Day Parade. We built fairy doors for Argyllin Castle. We would have built benches for the staff in the local credit union. So anything of a woodwork nature we'll have a go at, and just build up our own skills while working at the community at the same time.
Hi, we're here with Gareth from Tulsa, and we'd love to hear about your organisation, Gareth.
Yeah, so I work with the Child and Family Agency, and I suppose we're tasked with child protection and welfare of the children in Dublin North. So we're here today to try and raise awareness of the need for foster carers in the area, and also hopefully to recruit some.
And whereabouts are you based?
I'm based down in Swords, so we cover the areas right from Donamead right the way up to Balbriggan. So we have a huge catchment area, and we go right the way across the Blanchardstown. So community days like this are vital for us to get out in the community, to meet the people who hopefully we'll be working with in the future, and again just to raise that awareness.
Okay, we're here with Tom, Anne and Bridget from the Guide Dogs Association, and fantastic to be here. Can you tell the broader public about what you do?
I myself am totally blind. I've had a guide dog since 1985, and that guide dog has allowed me freedom, mobility, and to hold down a full-time job in the city until I retired 6 years ago.
Fantastic.
That's so we fundraise. We get 15% of national funding from government, and the rest of it is fundraise, and that's what Bridget and Anne are doing me this morning, helping to raise funds so that other people will get guide dogs down the line.
Fingal Leader Partnership has the responsibility. It has a leader funding program, but it also runs the TUS RSS programs as well. The leader funding is related to funding organisations within the rural areas who are looking for funding to help in various projects that they're actually looking. They can be actually small companies that are starting up, and they need additional funding under the programme to help them. And then also we have charity and other organisations who are in the rural area, and they can apply for funding for various projects that they want to run as well. But the other 2 programmes, the TUS programme and the RSS programme, they are related to, on the TUS end of things, for people who are long-term unemployed. We basically work with organisations in the area, but they're not-for-profit organisations. So we can help them by applying people for 19.5 hours per week.
Millfield Shopping Centre Family Fun Day! Yay!